Good morning, everyone. Happy summer. Oh, did you do anything special for the summer solstice last night? I did not. I was in bed really early. I have a big weekend. I was trying to catch up on some rest. But how about you? What did you do? And I hope you celebrated as best you could or however you could. I know I'm sure looking forward to summer. And we had a baby chick hatch last night. It was so cool. And so we are going to call it Summer. And I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet, but I guess we'll find out. Hold on, I'm going to get some more light in here. Um, on. Woo! There we go. I hope that helps. So I have been trying all day yesterday to upload a video that I did a really good teaching on the Earth count, and the my computer is so slow. We live way out in the country, and we are on satellites, so my internet doesn't quite pick up quite as fast. So I have to arrange with a friend to be able to download my stuff in the city and pop it up for me. So, yeah, the things we do, right? So I did have a couple of requests for stones this morning, and I will get to them first off so I don't forget. The first one is for Luisha. Whoa. And welcome, Luisha. I know that you're not here yet, but you will be. Oh my gosh. And Louis, I think you got this one yesterday. So you were on 5, 10, 15, 20. Is death in conclusion, the ending of, and you literally have ended the cycle of spin. So so it's telling me the spin cycle is done. So that spinning and that not knowing where you're going and feeling like you're lost is over. And now you're stepping into that grand brand new world of possibilities where everything is sitting at right at your fingertips, and you're sitting in the great teacher of love in the 19, so that sits in the northeast of the medicine wheel. So when we are in the center in that northeast, and you're feeling all the love from others, but the love from self, the love that you give yourself comes back a thousandfold. Remember, what we send out, we get back. So the more confidence you have and the more love you give to yourself, the more love that's coming right back at you. So I just can't wait to celebrate with you. And I know I get to see you this afternoon, and I can't wait to give you a great big hug as you step into this new beautiful space that you're in. And I'm so proud of you. Luisha took the breath work teacher training that with the same program that I took, and she got her certificate yesterday. She got everything that she needed. So congratulations on stepping forward into that, Luisha. I can't wait to see the progress and the life that you get to choose, what you're unfolding. I just love it, and I'm glad that other stuff is done. So the other person, excuse me, that asked for a stone this morning was Debbie Miller. Oh, and then I had Mary C as well, also asked for one. So I got three people. So Debbie Miller, your stone is 5, 10, 15. One is 16. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Kim, and good morning, Kat. So you are Debbie Miller. You're sitting on 15, and one is 16. 16, 6 in the southeast of the medicine wheel. And that is the great teachers themselves as we sit in the tree of life. The great teachers sit in that beautiful tree of life, of that all knowing, that inside knowing of where you are. You came here to experience and allow yourself now the joy of experiencing exactly what you're walking into. You are also seeking. So, number 18, seeking. I'm seeking moving forward. I'm seeking where I'm going and what I'm doing. Oh, hey, Debbie Miller, welcome. So, I'm doing yours right now. Excuse me. So this is the tree of life. You're sitting firmly in the northwest, which is seeking, you're looking, you're experimenting, and you're actually looking for answers. You're waiting for the big bang, is what it's telling me. I'm waiting for the big aha moment. but actually it's the little tiny moments that make up the journey. So be aware of the little things as well. And I'll give you an example. Walking across the yard and seeing a dandelion that's now in full bloom, and those little white feather or little white particles go off from them, the seeds, as they're spreading the seeds around. Stop and admire the beauty of something as simple as the rebirthing of dandelions. And dandelions are healthy. I wish people would not pull them all up and spray all the chemicals on them. They feed the bees, and they actually can feed us. They're full of medicine. So look at the beautiful gifts that are around us every moment, even in the tiniest form. And that's should help you get along with a different way of looking at it with the seeking. You're also sitting in the wind. So the wind, we say that the wind is the breath of air. The wind is the messenger of life. The wind shakes up the energy that's stagnant. So go out, get in the wind. And if there's no wind today, get a fan going and get yourself going in the wind. Create your own wind and stand with that air blowing on you, and really, really tap into that energetic of wind, of element, of just being. And if you listen really carefully, the wind always talks to us, always has that message for us. Ooh, I'm drooling, so obviously I'm connecting. Luisha, I did yours earlier this morning, so you'll have to watch the replay because I just did it. Excuse me. Woo! Mary C, I'm going to do yours, and then I'll get into the list. Mary asked me to please pull a stone for her. She sent me a message yesterday. She's sitting in number two. Number two of the earth count is Mother Earth herself. It is that beautiful energy of Mother Earth, the dirt. How when we walk upon Mother Earth, we are leaving a footprint on her. And know that whatever we plant in our minds, whatever we think is the planting of the seed, and Mother Earth is the soil that is going to help it grow. So we get to choose. Are we planting something positive, or are we planting something negative? If I get up this morning and I go, oh my God, it's going to be a long day and I got so much to do, what seed did I plant for today? Planted the seed that it's going to be a long day and I got so much to do. But if I get up in the morning and I go, wow, I get to do all these things today, and I get to experience something that maybe is unlocking, or maybe I'm going to experience the joy of it, then what did I plant? I planted the joy of having things to do. So today, plant the joy of what you have to do. And you're sitting in need today. Number 17. Excuse me, 17 sits in the south, or yeah, in the southwest. And if I'm sitting in need, I'm needing someone to pay attention to me. I'm needing some clarification, or I'm needing, no, it's telling me that you need attention. You need validation, is what you're looking for. I'm looking for someone to validate my feelings today. And know that you really don't have to have someone else validate you. Are you sitting within yourself and know in yourself what you're doing is correct, or what you're doing, that you're on the right path? And turn inward and allow your own validation to have so much more importance than just sloughing it off and putting someone else's validation ahead of your own. Follow your intuition, follow that inside, because all this work is an inside job. Mary, you got this. And Mary's card today is the Time Master. The Time Master. And it really is. There is no such thing as it has to be done now. And I get we have deadlines, but what I mean is our life cycle is a constant circle, round and round and round. Sometimes it can feel like we're doing that, but really it's going in this clockwise, moving and moving and moving, and it has its own steady time. I can't tell you, if I do this, then this will happen, especially when it comes to healing, grief, all that kind of stuff. It will work out on its own timeline. Things will shift inside you as they are meant to shift inside you because you are a unique individual. And just allow that connection between yourself and spirit to get that timeline going. And don't put the pressure on yourself. It has to look a certain way. It will look as it looks. There is no right, there is no wrong. Ooh, that's a big one, especially when you're sitting in need today. Excuse me. Ooh, I got sore throat this morning. I had the air conditioner on all night. And Kathy Masters, let's see what Kathy Masters holds for today. Welcome, Kathy. And Kathy, you are sitting on 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 of the earth count. Yeah, that's 19. 19 of the earth count is pure science. That's that DNA. But the DNA memories is what's coming up. The cellular memories. Something's going to spark you today. You're sitting in that awareness of old flashbacks of old lifetimes. You may start doing something and then have a just a brief emotional hit, and it is probably coming from past lifetimes today. It's going to be pretty activated, and just be aware of that as it's happening. Take a moment, close your eyes, and ask yourself, when did I experience this before? And know that it most likely is coming from past lifetime. um, and I'm because I'm looking at a series of past lives that are kind of popping up right now, and just tap into the energy of the past life knowledge, but it's emotional knowledge right now that's coming through. You're also sitting in the center of feelings, so that makes sense. Excuse me, feelings. So if I'm sitting in my feelings, the feels of it, just allow those feelings to come. But some of those feelings might be triggered, like I said, from past lives, not necessarily this lifetime. So it may give you the double whammy of, oh my God, I'm being overwhelmed by these feelings. And it's just because you're carrying all the past lives with it. And just acknowledge it, give thanks to it, and give it back to Mother Earth. You don't need to carry it. Excuse me. Sorry for that. But really, I've even had a coffee this morning. And you're sitting in the staff, that staff of knowledge, the power. Get your walking stick out. Actually, make yourself. I think you already have your power stick. So go and get your power stick. When was last time that you held it? When was last time you worked with it? Go work with that power stick at some point today. Look at the energy that's in it and actually own that energy. Own where you've come. Own what you're doing and your past lives and the power within all of that. Really, really journey to that past life power stick that you've got and allow all that stuff to come up. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a strong one. Excuse me. Kim, good morning. Kim is sitting on 15, 5, 10, 15. 15 sits in the very center of the medicine wheel, and that is the collective consciousness of all humans. She's getting it from everywhere, and she's wide open because yesterday is pulling over into today. So trust that your readings are getting stronger and stronger. Kim does beautiful tarot readings, and her readings are getting stronger and stronger as those doorways are opening up even more and more. And spirit is just funneling all this information down. And it's absolutely beautiful to watch. Keep doing that. Keep getting on that momentum. You're sitting in pain. Pain doesn't necessarily mean physical pain, though, or even emotional pain for yourself. But I believe someone will be coming to you today that is sitting in pain, anxiety, and worry. And you have the ability to sit down with them and channel what they need to hear so that you can help them unlock that. So you're in more of a support system today for someone else who's sitting in pain. So it's being aware because often when we're in these great teachers, people reflect and mirror from us, and you're going to be watching someone else mirroring to you where you were. So it's pretty cool actually. So I like that too. And we all walk this journey together, don't we? You are sitting in soul retreat. retrieval as well. There is a piece of you, Kim, that's ready to come forward. It's saying, hey, don't forget about me. I'm ready to rejoin you. So tap into your energy, ask what needs to come forward, what needs to be rebirthed and come back into your system. And go through your timeline, go through your book of life, and then acknowledge, gee, where do I feel that it's cleaned up? And if it's cleaned up in a certain way and it's no longer triggering you, that piece is ready to come back in. Let me know what pieces you're going to be bringing in, and I'll walk you through the process. Okay, thank you. Ooh, that's a great one. I love soul retrieval, by the way. It but don't bring a piece back or have someone else bring a piece back that is not ready to come back, because it'll just scoot away again. And know that you've really done the work on that piece. And then there's a whole ceremony that comes with adding that piece back, because it's kind of like a birthday. You're bringing celebration of that piece back into your life. So Kat Underwood, good morning. Could I have a stone, please? Absolutely. Cat is sitting in number 10. 10 in the center of the medicine wheel again. We have 5, 10, 15, and 20 sit in the center. She's sitting in number 10, and number 10 is pure intellect and measure. It doesn't matter what other people are doing, thinking, saying. Their opinions, well, other people's opinions matter to a point. Our own mere self is what really matters. Is it to your highest good? And ask yourself, am I speaking my truth in the light? Am I presenting myself in the truth in the light? I'm not harming others. Therefore, do I have a right to do what I want to do? And only you can answer that question, because only you have to look in the mirror. And there is a big decision that you're going to have to make, probably today. And you may be worrying about how other people will interpret that or feel about that. And my advice to you is turn inward and ask yourself. You'll know, and you're really good at that internal knowledge too. So do that. You're also sitting on sex today. And you're sitting on number 6 is sex, but it's owning the masculine and the feminine, because it's really strong today, the balance of the masculine and the balance of the feminine. Um, a lot of times I know that you walk stronger in the masculine side than you do in the feminine side. Today, I want you actually to bring more of the feminine in and allow that piece to blend together. Allow, because feminine is strong. And I know feminine gets a bad rap sometimes, that it's so weak and blah, 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 but it's not. It's strong as well. So when we hold the strong feminine and we hold the toned down masculine, we can sit in our own personal power. And that's what it's asking you to do today, to sit in the power and the balance of the masculine and the balance of the feminine. It's also asking you to sit in the upper world. So the upper world is the angels. So bring in the angels, bring in the higher deities, bring in that essence, that beautiful sound, and if possible, maybe put some soundtrack on of a higher megahertz that will help you sit in that ether of dream time. And dream time sits in the feminine. So it makes sense that the angels are calling you to sit in the balance of the feminine today and allow that power to just percolate, and as you step in and speak your truth. Ooh, big one. So good morning, Debbie Miller. I did you, Kat Underwood. I'm still working, but hoping to catch you. Kim, I spoke with Luisha. I did you. I love dandelions. Oh, great. Kathy Masters. Okay, I think I got everybody. Kim. You guys are awesome, you know. So I have a big announcement. My beginner class, my year 1 beginner class is full, and have officially closed it off. I had another lady sign up today, and so yeah, so it's absolutely full. And now starting tomorrow, anybody that comes on, because the new class won't start until October, that new class that's starting in October. We'll have a whole new different dates and everything else. And then I'm going to be running probably 2 beginner classes this year because of the popularity. The beginner class is super, super powerful, and it's all on healing. It's all healing work based on the medicine wheel and kind of the earth count too. So you learn the earth count while you're in this class. You learn the great teachers. You learn, there's so many things we learn so that we can walk in our power and own our power. And welcome to all of those who have signed up in the first year. And I will be opening up a second first year class as well. I also have a healing tools program where we do healing tools and work with animals and all that kind of fun stuff as well. So yeah, it's absolutely perfect. I love it. I hope everyone has a great day today, whatever you're doing. I don't think I missed anybody. Oh, I didn't do Marley's, and she usually comes on. So just for the fun of it, I'll do Marley's Stone today. So, Miss Marley, you are sitting on 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is sitting in the south of the medicine wheel. That's the ether of the plants, but the plants that are speaking to each other, the nourishment of the plants as well. And it's that inner knowing that everything is okay. Everything's okay. And it's asking to put your worry aside. And confrontation is there. Confrontation doesn't mean that I'm confronting somebody because I'm angry, but sometimes it's that you're looking inside. Good morning, Paul. I'll do you in just a moment. So it's looking inside, Marley. So look inside today and see the truth of it, the truth of it, and keep breaking it down. So if something's bothering you, write it out in, I don't know, 4 or 5 sentences. And then after you've got it in 4 or 5 sentences, rewrite it down into 2 sentences. Then rewrite it again into 1 sentence, and then rewrite it again into 2 words. That is the core of it. That is the truth of it. And from there, then talk to spirit and get some clarification as to what exactly you need to do to move forward from the truth of it, of what it is that you're looking at. Ooh, big one. I think I say that with everybody, don't I? You're also looking in the fire. So that fire, that spark of the heat of the moment, the heat of the moment. So something could, that whole thing lines up with that heat. So what happens when I have that, oh, that moment of where everything is going crazy, and then all of a sudden now I gotta work through whatever I'm working through. Do that little exercise about the sentences, bringing it down, and it'll help you not spin in all the other stuff that's going on. Allow the fire to burn that stuff away, and then deal with what you're dealing with. I got flowers yesterday. Wow! Oh, yay, yay! Good for you, Paul. So Paul is sitting on 5, 6, 7. 7 today is the sacred dreams of life. It is that dream time space, that energetic of dream, allowing yourself to drift into dreaming, daydreaming today. Allow the magic of daydreaming today. If possible, get out and lay on the ground and cloud watch. So watch the clouds and watch the shapes that the clouds are giving you, and just lay down somewhere. And if you don't have clouds in the sky today, feel the heat, close your eyes, and allow the colors to start forming inside your eyes and the shapes. It may make like a kaleidoscope of colors inside there, and allow that to just be, and allow yourself that daydreaming. Talk to yourself today, sing to yourself today, just be the daydreamer. I know for me, when I was a kid, on my report card, I always used to say she's always always daydreaming and not in touch with reality. We have permission to do that today. Get outside and love today, and allow that daydreaming, and allow that space of daydreaming. And you're also sitting in the great teacher of 11, which is in the south. The stars sit there, and that is raw power. And that is the magic. When magic springs to life, that is so powerful, and you get to sit in that all day today. Don't push it away. Allow it to really flow with you today. And talk out loud. Talk to yourself, which actually you're talking to your power animal, and talk to them and get that up. And today is also counsel. So counsel is your guides. So when you're in that beautiful dream time, you're sitting with all your guides today, and allow whatever comes out of your mouth to come out of your mouth. If you feel like singing, sing. If you feel like crying, cry, and allow it all to flow, and allow that daydreaming, the shape shifting of nature and light and sound and everything around you. Be that little kid today in that beautiful sweet spot of daydreaming. Ooh, that you got a good day coming up too. I think I'll take your day today. Love it. So for me, I have a friend coming over. Actually, I've got a couple of friends coming over. One's coming to spend the weekend with me, and another one is just coming to spend a couple hours this morning. And I get to go out shortly and go see that new baby chicken. Hopefully, it's okay. So I'll tell you something really cool. Yesterday, as we were getting ready to candle the eggs, we went out in the chicken coop, and we like to keep track of what eggs are developing and get rid of the ones that aren't. And so we pulled up this one egg, and as we were, my husband actually pulled it out from underneath the chicken, and it had just cracked open, and you could see the baby moving inside, and the little beep 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 inside. So so we quickly gave it back to mom, and we watched for it last night. We didn't see it last night, and this morning when I was watching the videos, 'cause I have a camera in there, and when we were watching the video, or I was watching the video this morning, I could hear beep 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 beep. So I can't wait to go under there and see what I can find and see if one egg hatched or if a couple. So and I will take photos and hopefully try to share them with you. I don't know how to do it here. I do have a company page, and it's called Shamanic Teaching and Healing Services. So if you go on Facebook, Shamanic Teaching and Healing Services, you will be able to see, because I post on there all the time, all kinds of stuff. I got photos, I've got teachings on there, I've got you name it, I got it on there. So I do that there. I'm just now starting to get onto YouTube, so I'm starting to expand that. But the place to really follow me on all the time would be Facebook. You have to apply to be in the group. There's, of course, no charge. It's just a matter of I just don't want spamming in there. So if you haven't had it, do take a look at it. It's called Shamanic Teaching and Healing Services. So that's my group page on Facebook. Anyway, hope to see you there. Okay, take care, and thanks, Paul, for all the feedback. And I'm glad you love music. I do too. So take care. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Whatever you're doing, celebrate you and know that you own the power. You get to choose today. How do I want to show up, and where do I want to be today? Aho. Bye bye.